And now a little story from the Appleseed.
I stand in my hotel room thinking, do I need to shave? Looking in the mirror. And then I thought to myself, no, it's radio. And then there's A, B, C, and D cams on me. Anyway, I was at a storytelling festival in St. Louis, Missouri, and I was staying in a hotel that was downtown, but strangely, it was impossible to get anywhere, to buy anything, except Busch Stadium, where the Cardinals play. And it was almost my anniversary. Like, I was going to get home on my anniversary. And I called my wife. At this point, we'd been married for probably 15 years. So, she had low expectations. And I called my wife and I said, honey, I can't get you anything for our anniversary. I said, the only place I can get to buy something is Busch Stadium. And I don't think you want a St. Louis Cardinals baseball cap for our anniversary. And she said, no, I don't want a St. Louis Cardinals baseball cap. I'm a Braves fan. And so I said, okay. And I hung up the phone. And let's review what happened, because we have the fella's conversation and the woman's conversation, and those are two different conversations. I said, this is what I can get you. And she said, I don't want that. And what I heard was, you are absolved of the gift-giving situation. So I got home, and, the cold breeze blew in. And I didn't know what the problem was. So I did what my Uncle Paul told me at my wedding reception. He said, if you're ever in trouble and you don't know why, just go, what? And so I said, what? And my wife said, you didn't buy me a present for our anniversary. And I said, I told you I could get you a St. Louis Cardinals baseball cap. Well, that didn't work. And so let me just give you a little history. We got married on May 7th. So our anniversary is almost always right beside Mother's Day. So my wife lets me give her one present for both our anniversary and Mother's Day, so long as it is a gift suitable for two gift-giving occasions. But I have been, I have to say, a remarkable gift giver throughout the course of our relationship, because I knew going in that I have my drawbacks, right? There are some things, believe it or not, that I just don't do well in a relationship. But I thought, if I always give a gift at every sanctioned gift-giving occasion, that will smooth things over. So, a Mother's Day, anniversary, her birthday, Christmas, whatever else. Whenever else it comes up, I'm always there with a suitable gift. And for our 10th anniversary, I thought I was really going to knock it out of the park. We have a friend who's a potter. He's a famous potter, which is like being a famous storyteller. You've never heard of him. And his stuff's in the Smithsonian. He's really, really good. And so I commissioned him to make for my wife and I a 4-place plate setting. So it was a bread plate, a bowl, a regular plate, and a cup for 8 people. So I don't know, you can do that kind of math. That's a lot of pottery. And so he did it, he made it, it was on time. I gave it to my wife, she loved it. She loved it so much that I thought to myself, I now have one gift in escrow. Right? Like, if I mess up a gift-giving occasion in the future, I can fall back on... No, that does not work. No. So I did not get my wife an anniversary present that anniversary. The next gift-giving occasion was her birthday at the end of June. And I said to her, what do you want me to get for your birthday? Because I didn't want to make the same mistake twice. And she said, don't get me anything for my birthday, because we're going on that cruise the first week of July. Get me something nice on the cruise. So we go on this cruise, and we went to like 11 Central American countries, and I bought like Incan jewelry and like a Guatemalan handmade shirt and a little bowl that I don't even know what it's for, but she liked it. And it's never held anything. And I don't know, I bought her like a ring and some china. I fostered the economy of 11 Central American countries. And we got home, and the cold breeze blew in, and I'm like, what? And she said, you didn't get me anything for my birthday. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said, I bought you something in 11 different countries. And she said, but you never said any of them were my birthday present. So I thought, Christmas, I got 6 months. by Christmas, I'm going to start in August. So I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? She's like, I want a subscription to this magazine, because this was a long time ago. And then she said, I want these 2 pieces of art framed. I thought, I can take care of that. And then we were at my sister's house, and she held up, my sister had a mother's bracelet. I don't know if they're still in vogue, but back then they were. And what a mother's bracelet is it's a bracelet, and then it has little sterling silver blocks on it with letters of the alphabet that spell out each of your child's names. So most people out here, you'd have to, be like both arms. And then you have to have each one custom made, so they have, extra little baubles and shiny things on them. And my wife held up my sister's mother's bracelet, and my wife said to me, I want one of these for Christmas, but because my wife knows that you need to talk to me like a 3-year-old, she said, I want one of these for Christmas, but I want our children's names on it. So I ordered her the mother's bracelet. But I wanted to do something special. I wanted to go above and beyond. And I was driving home from the post office one day, and there's an old theater in town, and somebody was renovating it. And they put up a new marquee with Art Deco letters, and it said WVSPA on the front. And I thought, ooh, West Virginia Spa. I thought, this is going to be awesome. They're going to open the West Virginia Spa. Wait, I'm missing a letter. It said WVSSPA, right, West Virginia Spa. They didn't put the apostrophe in, but that's okay, because we always just save that to put in the wrong place. And I thought, so West Virginia Spa, they're going to open this spa near our house. I'll go in there, I'll get a gift certificate for my wife for Christmas, and then someday when I've been gone for a week on a storytelling festival, and she's had the kids, I'll come home, I'll take care of the kids, she can go to a spa, do whatever you do at a spa, come home relaxed. And it said coming soon, so it wasn't open yet, but this was like August, so every day I'm driving by this thing, and it's coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, and then it's late November, and they still haven't opened it, and it's mid-December, and finally it says open now, and I pulled in. My son was in my car with me. I just pulled into the parking lot, and the 2 of us got out, and we went in, and I have never been in a spa before, but this did not fit my imagination. There were cubicles and people working at computers and typewriters and things. And I went up to the desk. It was like, chest high. And there was a bowl of peppermints there. And my child was reaching up trying to get the peppermints. And I was trying to push it away and push them away and pretend like I had thought before this moment to teach my child manners. And the little old lady behind the desk said, "May I help you?" And I said, "I would like to buy a gift certificate." And she looked at me and said, "For what?" And I sort of thought to myself, none of your business, I just want to buy a gift certificate. And I said, "For my wife." And she said, "For what?" And I said, "For Christmas." And by now people are like looking up over their cubicles to see what's going on. And she said, "What do you think we are?" And I said, "I think you're West Virginia Spa." She said, "Why do you think that?" And I said, "Because the sign out front says WVSSPA, West Virginia Spa. You left out the apostrophe." And she said, "That's because that stands for the West Virginia School Service Personnel Association." And I said, "So you don't sell gift certificates?" And I kind of nodded at my child, and they grabbed a handful of peppermints, and we were running out of there. So I went to the spa on the other side of town that's actually a spa. And I went in and I bought a gift certificate there. And then like 2 days before Christmas, they ran a big story in the newspaper about the grand opening of the new headquarters of the West Virginia School Service Personnel Association. And they had a big picture of the marquee where it clearly says West Virginia Spa. And I took that part of the paper before my wife ever saw it, and I wrapped the gift certificate in that newspaper article, and I put it on the Christmas tree. So on Christmas morning, not only did my wife get a great gift certificate present, she also got this great story to go along with it. And she liked it so much that I'm pretty sure I now have one gift in escrow.
Thanks for joining us for a little story from the Appleseed.